Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great morning. That was my first trade of the morning. I stopped out re-entered. I stopped out price went to my target. Ay. Good morning, Applejacks. That burns. Oh, it's just at the high of the day. That's trash. Was your stop loss too tight? I'm not gonna lie. I am so freaking sleepy. Oh my gosh. I've been putting a couple things off for a couple days because I've been so sleepy. I took a nap yesterday and I'm going to take a nap today. Good morning, Trenches. Trenches, you ain't the only one. That's the type of shit that have you like, okay, so really? Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Good morning. Everything is fine. You just decided to wick too much. I got you. Yeah, it's been a little. I don't know. Okay, first of all, we have a couple of things to talk about. But I'm going to wait until the market slows down. But you guys are going to want to hear this. Didn't know this until hours. Oh, it's okay, Amelia. It's okay. I didn't go live until late because I honestly didn't think that I was going to trade. And after yesterday's performance, I shouldn't have. I was saying yesterday, like, if I don't start taking trades by 9 o'clock, then I don't need to trade because waiting until 9:30, like, when I looked, for instance, last week, the bulk of my trades happened between 8:45 and, did I say 9:30? No. 8:45 and I think 10:30. Yeah, 8:45 and 10:30. But most of them come between like 8:45 and 9:45 about. Maybe 10 o'clock is kind of the max. But I do still get quite a few trades between 10 and 10:30. But me starting so late, like I didn't even give myself time to be able to recover from the losses. I did look, and all three losses yesterday, I still couldn't. Well, I did put a handle on the last two. The last two trades that I took, both of them lost the exact same way, and both of them, after stopping me out, went straight to my target, like Applejacks just talked about. The first one, I still don't know. I know it was because of the double bottom middle, because I'm pretty sure I went into a sale. And I thought that maybe it was just that particular alternate divergence, but the other version of the alternate divergence I don't think it could take a double top, double bottom middle either, because it was one that just set up maybe less than 10 minutes ago and it lost. So I don't know. Because I do remember what my rule used to be with double bottom, double top middles with that particular divergence was that the volume of the swings had to be like the last swing is greater than the previous, like in succession like that. So I don't know if I need to go back to that or just don't take the trades if there's a double bottom, double top middle. That's probably what it's going to end up being, honestly. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to look at my notes from yesterday again. But yeah. I'm so tired. I was like, to get up and trade or to go back to sleep. That is the question. But I know that I need to be on the charts. I didn't even go back through yesterday's data like I normally do to look at all the trades and stuff. I actually did not do that at all. I probably will eventually, probably this weekend, because sometimes I just like to wait for the weekend. But other times I feel like it's best that I do it the same day, because it'll help me, like, if there are trades that I missed that were losses, it'll help me to see, like, if there's adjustments that have to be made. I kind of have a feeling that I'm all adjusted out, if I'm being honest with you, but we'll see. We will see. I won't even get a picture of this. Is that right? Hey, why can't I? Oh, it's the same. That's why. All right. I can tell you guys that I've been doing a pretty good job of remembering the rules of entry. There's only a couple that I still kind of have to look down at my cheat sheet for, but especially like the divergence, I've made it so much easier. The counter trend divergence has always been kind of the easier ones, except like one I used to only look at the POC being in the wick, and the other one I would look at it being in the body, but they can actually be in both. But the opposite one that I didn't used to trade, I don't remember those rules yet. But yeah, I actually don't think that I missed any trades this morning. I could have possibly. I don't think that I did. I did try to combat some of the lagging with, so I funded my live account with NinjaTrader so that because it didn't used to be where you had to have money in your account to subscribe to market data. But now you have to, and I don't really know why, but it was fine. So I just put $100 in my account, and so that I could fund it. And then I went ahead and I subscribed to CME data. And I have that as my preferred connection. And I can tell that it helped with the load time this morning. But I still feel like there's a little bit of lagging in my screen that I don't like. But again, I just know it's the Renkos. And I reached out to them 2 days ago. They finally got back to me, and I haven't gone back and emailed them again because I think they're on like a different time zone or something, because they always message back at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So basically what she's asking me to do to help with the lagging is not going to actually help still. And I don't know if she just didn't understand what the hell I told her, but I told her in the email that shit wasn't going to work, because it's going to make it to where a couple of their indicators don't load at all. So yeah, that's that. Why is this not on the right edge? Ooh, that would have been very close. 75. That would have came one tick from stopping me out. Because we were on the top of the zone, you guys know, I've been saying for a while, when we're touching the zone, I just get real leery. But it obviously worked out. Again, came one tick from stopping me out, but it went. it went. I just want the volatility to return to normal. This was cute for the time being, but I'm over it. I'm so over it. And it's crazy because as many people who wanted volatility in the market, they are losing accounts left and right. I mean, I want normal volatility with normal movement. That's it. I don't need all of this crap. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Why she start giving tea when I actually get up to do? Okay, I'll share the tea. Hold on. Only place I got to vent about my trading frustrations, though I try to save it for my journal. Still, y'all get it. This is your journal. This is all of our journals. Picked up liquid death this weekend, just the regular sparkling one, not bad. Drinking the mango one. Okay, Applejacks, wait, what's your favorite one? Oh, you already wrote it. Mango, convicted melon, and berry alive. Amelia, which one did you try already? I'm about to rage quit again. No, Janelle. Think they're gonna do a Labor Day sale? When is Labor Day? I don't be knowing this shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I probably missed that trade right there. Oh, nope, I didn't. Good. All right. Where's my phone? Oh, in my lap. Because I want to share this tea before Applejacks has to get up and do some work. So, one of the former Apex employees, I was put on to some kind of unofficial Discord that he had been, what they say, getting on his nerves in and raging in. That's what they call it. And he made a statement that was very interesting. And I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just going to go with possibly because of the performance of the servers. So, this is what he said. Traders clearly are unaware of the risk involved with trading via prop. All accounts are hosted on a VPS with with specs no greater than your average PC, 32 gigabytes per second of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage, and about 150 to 250 account maximum limit. Since the accounts aren't hosted on the discount broker themselves, direct through the exchange in a live environment, the VPS hosted server will routinely experience rollbacks, outages, order latency, etc. The network and power usage necessary to run these accounts is the equivalent of what it would take to power 120,000 households simultaneously. If y'all have any questions for me, let me know. But my point is this: trading any prop account means you are taking on even greater platform-related risk. You would best serve yourself by self-funding an individual brokerage account directly on the discount broker you prefer. It's a good practice. It's a good practice to diversify risk diversify risk away. For example, leaving huge amounts of profits in a prop account instead of spreading your money around to various buckets. Props could be seen as another tool to leverage high margin risk for that rare chance of reaching payout. Hope that makes sense. Now, I don't know why he would need to lie. I don't think that he's lying. But of course, we don't know. But I just don't see him lying about that. I've said several times myself that it was very obvious that however they were hosting the accounts is not how they host live accounts, because if the problems that we get on prop accounts were happening on live accounts, Rhythmic would have a class action lawsuit by now, and how the things that we have been experiencing, I didn't experience in 5+ years of trading on NinjaTrader. I never experienced it on Nadex. I never experienced it on Thinkorswim. I have just never experienced any of this. So that being a comment that he made had me like, yeah. Need top step to do when I just got the regular spot. Oh, got you. So he apparently he's the first employee that Apex has ever fired. However, he shared screenshots showing that it was a mutual decision. There was a comment from another employee. I'm assuming this person is in like a higher up in HR. I don't know. Where he was basically telling him like, your responsible. What did he say? Hold on. The person said, again, another gray area as we are mostly operating in a simulation environment. I believe that 1, you always want to be cautious when representing the company. 2, you are not representing the traders, so your responsibility is not to them. So you should have no fiduciary responsibility to them, but act as if it can't hurt. So what he said in response was, the last sentence might be why I need to cease working from Apex. Which that last sentence was a little crazy, but at the same time, it is true. Like, your responsibility is, you're not representing the traders, you're representing the company. So I get it, but then at the same time, it was like, wait, what'd you say? Yeah, so he's been sharing a whole bunch of stuff. For instance, and this was information that I was privy to when those people came and raided my channel. He also made a comment in that channel that person is a mega grifter who lies about how much Apex pays him out. He's a 40K spender with less than that in payouts. His profits are Photoshop. Don't shoot me. Shoot the messenger who had access to the information. And I had access to that information already. But I couldn't say that. Yeah. But yeah, so when I joined that that Discord, I wasn't going in there because I wanted to see why. Well, I wanted to see why they said that he was getting on their nerves, but I knew it was more than just a little something. One of the other mods just has it out for him anyway. They've been arguing for a minute. But one of the arguments was because one day he came into the mod chat and was like, "Hey mods, I would like to ask that we not be condescending to customers," and da da da. He's like, "I'm not singling anyone out, but we've been getting a lot of complaints." And he even ended it with, "Just send them to us. Like, don't even get your panties in a," he didn't say don't get your panties in a bunch. I'm saying that, but he basically was like, don't get your panties in a bunch. Just send them to us. Like, we'll deal with it. And hours later, one of the mods just came in. But yeah, so when I went and looked in the chat, all I did was look at his chat history because I was like, let me see if he's spilling some tea. And baby, he was spilling it. So then what was funny was, I think he's a mod in that Discord. So he sends me a friend request, messages me, and was like, "Hey, I'm Zach, former Apex employee. How have you been?" I said, "Zach, don't introduce yourself to me like that." I said, "I know exactly who you are." I said, I might not have been very active in the chat by the time you came around because I was one of the first mods and I just don't like how things have been going, right? So I kind of disappeared a while ago, but baby, I read everything. And yeah, I told him, I was like, I literally only joined that Discord just to read all your comments because I heard it was some tea in there. And so he laughed about it. And, you know, he was telling me that I was one of his favorite mods by far. And how he loved how I always stuck up for the customer and I spoke my mind about things. And I was like, look, I'm one of very few people who had no issue with you coming into the mod chat and saying what you said because I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Daryl has been saying it. Anytime Daryl comes into the mod chat with screenshots of what mods are saying to people and saying this stops today, that's a problem when the CEO has to tell you to stop when regular everyday people like yourself has already been telling you this has gotten out of hand. But yeah. Amelia, yes. The dude from Twitter. Again, when all of this was going on, I had already been privy to the information. And it was like, well, unless he has another account, but yeah. But that's the stuff that I be talking about. You come and raid my channel over some dude that you don't know what the heck he's doing. But okay. All right. Yeah, dude is supposedly made like 100K with Top Step yesterday. Do you remember if it's... Yes. Yes, Amelia. Now, he's probably telling the truth for Top Step, but not Apex. According to the ex-employee and the employees that stated it at the time that everything was going on, right? And it could be because his trading style possibly doesn't work that well with a trail and drawdown. I don't know. I mean, his students seem to be doing really well. So I don't know. I can only tell y'all what the ex-employee said when he was an employee, and now that he is an ex-employee, he's still saying the same thing and he's doubling down on it. That's all I can tell you. This is out. Not too much sweet tea today. I'll watch this later on. Sounds like you might be dropping some useful info. See you later, online safety. Even though you was trolling me on one of my videos in them comments, I ain't been able to respond to the comments, but you've been trolling me a little bit. And it ain't cute. He posted 2 days ago. I wonder if it's true. Amelia, you like me. Like, once I find out that you lying once, it's like, do I really trust you ever? I don't know. But I don't know. Honestly, he could, like I said, he could be telling the truth. Even one of my girlfriends was pointing out, like, a lot of his students say that they're doing pretty well, right? But then again, we do see people who have students do, let's say ICT, for example. His students seem to do pretty well, but he has never posted broker statements. We don't know if that man could trade. And I'm pretty sure he's already made a set, because I feel like I heard it in one of Amon's videos where he took an excerpt where he admits that he's made way more from teaching than he ever did trading. But I don't know. The guy seems like he trades ICT, because I'm pretty sure I've seen him speak about fair value gaps and stuff like that. So I can imagine that he actually does know what he's doing. But like I said, maybe it's just that the trail and drawdown on Apex does not work well with how he trades. Which anybody who intraday swing trades, that's probably a thing, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just speaking about what allegedly is the tea. Allegedly. Hopefully they don't come raid my channel again. I'm annoyed with his lack of Robin's Cup leaderboard showing he's supposed to be my But they already said that was going to happen. I'm not surprised. Are you surprised, Applejack? There's no way you're surprised. It's no way. You can't be surprised. Yes, my long-term Garch models indicate that this volatility is the... No! Online safety. Tell your Garch model to show something different. I don't like it. For 2 years, I might have to change my Renko settings. No. I don't like it. I don't like it all. I guess we gotta get used to it then. Close. That was like 1 tick away. Oh, we do have 9:30 news. All right, I'm not gonna trade until after. Good morning, Drew Seeker. Good morning. You are kind of surprised? I'm not. I don't know. The reason why I'm not surprised is no matter how well you guys are doing as students, I just feel like he's never really proven himself. And the thing is, like, what he teaches isn't even his. It's kind of stolen. So, yeah, it's not like he came up with any of it. So to take some information, regurgitate it, rebrand it as something else is very easy to do, and you can continue to spew out the same information and sound like an expert when it comes to you actually doing it, but you're not really an expert in doing it. I'm just not surprised. I'm not. Is he even still doing it? I would have thought that he would have pulled out by now. I am so freaking sleepy. I endured all that yelling in his Twitter spaces and lectures for him to not show. Applejacks, please. I'm too sleepy for this. I am too sleepy for this. Stop. I told you, I just, on a whim one day, wanted to go look at his videos, and I was like, a couple minutes in, I said, oh, this is not for me. He's just ranting. Where's the information? Like, get to the point, man. I can't learn this way. I only need to know the important information. That's it. But I do know that there are some people who have really good summary videos. Like, I did learn, I think, what is it, the silver bullet or something? Now, I don't remember it, but I did learn it at some point, and I learned it from somebody on YouTube. And they did a pretty good job of explaining it. Volume turn neutral. And he started another mentorship. Oh, he has a new mentorship that he's starting? Because I think the one that everybody is always talked about, I think is 2022. I actually first heard about ICT when I used to watch Hannah Forex. Okay, I gotta tell y'all something. At the I told you I have really weird dreams. This just made me think about it because I'm scratching my shoulder. At the end of my dream this morning, I looked at my arm and there was like a piece of hair. And this is going to sound so stupid. Why do I share this stuff with y'all? I was scratching my arm. There was a piece of hair, so I pulled it. But it just kept pulling and pulling and pulling. And it never stopped. I just thought about that while I was scratching my shoulder. I have the weirdest dreams, you guys. It's actually kind of embarrassing. Let's see. This one goes here. I could delete that down there. No, but for real, with what Online Safety just said, y'all, if this volatility stays like this, I'm going to have to reduce my Renko size. I'm going to have to. Well, I don't know. It wasn't too hard to see the trades today. Like I said, I don't even think that I missed anything, but I'm also really sleepy, so who knows? I won't know till this weekend because I don't even care in this moment. I'm so sleepy, it's no way I can journal fully. Just like I didn't yesterday. Hey, are you trading micros? Hello, Denise. No, I'm trading minis. I've only taken one trade. I scalp for 18 ticks at a time. So the profit is 86.02 and the loss is 93.98 because I do a 1-to-1. I don't think it's I wouldn't trade micros on prop firms personally, unless like if I did, for instance, if I did a set 5% risk no matter what of my available drawdown and I was someone who did intraday swing trading and you base it off of, you know, the total number of ticks that you're risking and that 5% equals trade micros, whether it's 9 micros, 5 micros, 3 micros, whatever, sure. But as a scalper, I don't know anybody who scalps with micros. I think it's ass backwards. So yeah, I'm trading minis. $5.45. I can't take this next pullback. Time to work, y'all. Be easy. Bye, Applejacks. Have a good day at work. See you tomorrow, hopefully. so greedy I pass and lose my PA accounts. What can I do? All right. So, a couple questions for you. Number one, why are you greedy? And number two, um, do you trade your evals like you would trade your PAs naturally? And what I mean by that is, are you someone who, when you trade evals, you full port or put on way more size than you would naturally do so in a PA? Or do you do like me and trade your evals as if they are PAs? Those are the two questions that I have to start. Because one thing about me, I might not have my strategy together yet. It's coming, but I got the psychological aspect of trading down packed. And part of it is because I've lost enough real money in the markets with a live account over a 10-year span that, yeah, I ain't losing no money. Not purposely, not because I'm being greedy or going on tilt or nothing like that. Hell no. Mm-mm. I put more size to pass. All right. So, Dennis, let me let you in on a little secret. The biggest problem, well, one of the biggest problems with doing that is putting on more size and eval to pass is what causes your greed in PAs. From a psychological aspect, what happens is this. So let's say that you're putting on more size and evals and you're making, let's say you have a 50K account and you're making $500 a day, and that helps you to pass in 5 days or no, 6 days. So no. Let's go back. Let's say that you do $1,000 a day so that you can pass it in 3 days. Okay. What happens is when you get into PA and you're not making $1,000 a day, you start to get greedy because that's what you were used to in eval, and you fail to realize that oversizing in evals is going to cause you to not be satisfied with a smaller profit target when you get into PAs. A lot of people in how they handle evals versus PAs is why they cycle through them. If you trade your eval like you would a PA, you wouldn't have the greed issue once you get into PA. Yeah, it might take you a little bit longer, but would you rather take longer and not have to flip a switch in your mind that most people can't flip? And now you're losing PAs because you want that $1,000 a day. Like, this is something that I had to think about this past weekend, right? So I have one PA. I've had it since March. I've only taken one trade on it, and it was a flip because at the time I thought that my strategy was almost ready, but I wasn't stupid enough to. So I passed it on accident trying to fail it for reset, right? So I could get the free reset on renewal. And what most people would do is, oh, I have a PA, let me start trading it because I'm so anxious and I'm so ready to get to payouts. That's not my story, right? For me, I don't want to be that person with 100 PAs, 200 PAs. That's not me. I don't want to cycle through PAs. I don't even like the number of evals that I have, and my highest one is 24, and it's not even my fault that it's 24, right? I bought my first account in 2022, in May of 2022. No, I had not been trading it this whole time. But at that time, the best discount that you had was 50%. I had a couple of accounts, I think. My very first account I know was a 100K account. And once they came out with 60% discount, I got rid of whatever accounts I had. 70% got rid of whatever accounts I had, and when it got to 80%, I got rid of whatever accounts I had. The last time I had to get rid of accounts was when I realized I don't really think I want the 25K account. I think I want 50Ks. So I got rid of the 25K remaining evals that I had at the time so that I could switch them over to 50K accounts. Okay. So even with that, like, I still don't like the number of PAs. I still don't like the number of evals that I have, but that's just me. A lot of people are not bothered by stuff like that. I am. Oh, that stopped me out fast. Oh no, my charts are frozen. I hope it's not going to put me back in another trade. All right, it didn't. Cool. But anyway, so that is like the biggest problem that a lot of people have. You screw yourself from a psychological aspect when you are, because even if you're getting payouts right, you have to also know your personality. For me, even if I'm getting payouts, but I get to, let's say, 100 PAs, I'm going to personally feel like a failure. I hate when this happens. I get stopped out for price to go exactly where I want it. And I have to figure out what. Oh, wait. I know exactly why. No, I don't, actually. Yeah, I don't know about that trade. But either way, yeah, I don't want to cycle through PAs. That's not a thing for me. So I rather be patient. Struggle to adjust. I lost 2 PAs just this week. What's your highest number of evals and your highest number of PAs? And also, is it just greed? Do you have a good strategy? Are you kind of getting lucky? Like, are you using the same strategy in evals that you do in PAs? Because not everybody does that either. VD. Hold on, I am hot. Damn, I didn't prep my damn. Also, are you journaling your trades? That's another question. I got a feeling I'm gonna find the pattern that caused that loss just now. Cause I already kind of have a feeling about it anyway. So another thing is, some people think that they have a strategy that has edge, and it doesn't really have edge. They just happen to trade it at a time where the market kind of gave them a little bit of luck. Yeah, I got a feeling about that one. My feeling could be wrong, but I don't think it is. No, I catch a move and ride it through. So I understand the greed. Okay, well, first of all, if you're catching a trade and you're riding it with like a runner, So you're basically losing your account. Okay, wait. Are you losing your accounts because you're getting stopped out? Or are you like because your entries are bad? Are you losing accounts because of the trailing drawdown? Because that's two different problems. Because if you're losing it because of the trailing drawdown, maybe just trade accounts or with props that don't have a trailing drawdown. Because I mean, honestly, you have to go with a prop that works well with the way that you trade, right? And even who was it in those? Was it John and the Mark John that was in the videos when they put out the 4 hours worth of videos on DCA and stuff like that? But when they were talking about how, you know, they were doing the promo on the larger accounts because a lot of people have been trying to like intraday swing trade the way that they would normally do, like, but on smaller accounts, when the smaller accounts is, it doesn't give you enough room to be able to trade with a runner like that. Oh, no problem, Dennis. Trenches. Got a PA. Waiting for approval. Oh, trenches. So, the biggest problem is if your account is not back above 26, you could be, well, I wouldn't trade on it. Don't do it. Because if they start looking at your account and it's below 2600, even by a couple of dollars, some people will just put yours off to the side and wait a little bit and go back to it to see if you can get back above drawdown. I mean, drawdown, back above the profit threshold, but then others will just immediately deny you because you're below. I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't. 22. How bad was that loss? $108. That's an extra $15. Yeah. Anytime I have a loss that's well above $93, like if it's two ticks or more than what I'm used to for a loss, I have to look at it because I shouldn't be losing that quickly like that. But I have a feeling it's because of it being in the zone. I prefer for me to not take those divergences in the zone, but they still work out. But I have a feeling that I need the POC to be a certain thing and opposite of what it just was, but we'll see. We'll see if hopefully I have time to journal today because I'm taking my nap, damn it. Because trailing. Okay, so Apex only has one account that doesn't have a trailing drawdown, and that's the static account. But I believe that you're limited to 2 contracts, which, since you have a problem with greed, maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing. Maybe that wouldn't be horrible. Let me see. Let me go look because I don't remember the details of every account size. Yeah, you're limited to 2 contracts or 20 micros, 2 minis, 20 micros. Your total drawdown is 625 and it doesn't move. There's no trailing threshold. You have a profit target of $2,000. At least in the eval part. And I'm pretty sure once you get to payout, it's just like the regular 100K. Let me go look. I'll look for you. But yeah, you have other props. There's quite a few props that don't have trailing drawdown. I can't name them all because I don't really research other props because for me, I'm just trading Apex accounts at the moment. It's no reason for me to diversify when my strategy's not right yet. I'm pretty sure Top Step doesn't have trailing drawdown. There's a couple other that I wouldn't recommend anyone to use, but yeah, I know for sure Top Step doesn't. I went below Tuesday. It was stressful. I like money, you idiot. What did you just do? I just took my trade and closed as soon as I got back over. What I will say is if you feel like it's your A plus 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 setup, you could always risk it for the biscuit. But at the same time, like I'm at the point where I don't uh, unless $600 is not enough of a buffer for you, I just feel like people shouldn't put too much more into it. Just wait for the approval. Even though I heard that that's like being frowned upon, but I don't really. I get it, but at the same time, no. Like if y'all approval process was a lot quicker, sure, but it's not. So no. Approval process takes way too long. Oh, I want to see something real quick. Oh, that was in the body. That's why. But yeah, oh yeah, Dennis, this is the other thing that I was saying before I got distracted by the loss that I took. So I used to be one of those people where like, oh, once I get to PA, like the whole purpose of me creating my strategy is to see what strategy can I create where I can be in and out of the market in 2 hours, make as much money as I can in that process, and after that be done for the day. Because for me, I'm buying my time freedom back. I love trading, don't get me wrong, but I don't love it enough to sit on the charts just as long as I would sit at a desk, or well, I was a nurse, so I wasn't really sitting at a desk for 12 hours, but you know, I was up and moving and stuff. But if I have to spend 8 hours, 12 hours on the charts, I'd rather just work my job. I don't have to be stressed about it. And my job is very easy. I work at nighttime. I'm not even bothered by my patients because they're sleeping, you know? But I was always that person. I just want to take every trade in a session, you know, whether I make $1,000, whether I make $200, it does not matter. I want to take every single trade. And while I still want to do that to a certain extent, it's more so for journaling purposes because it takes way less time for me to journal when I take every setup, because I have an indicator that takes screenshots of my charts and stuff. So when it's trades that I don't take, now I have to manually screenshot it during the process of journaling and all of that stuff, whatever, right? But this weekend I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that now, because the reality is if I can only withdraw a certain amount in the first 3 months, well, why? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. All right, I heard connection lost for a second. But anyway, so if I can only make so much money, why would I even risk that? That just doesn't make sense at all. It's no point in risking it. You can't take the money out anyway. So just don't. I think the best thing for you to do legit is to maybe have like $1,000 buffer. So let's say that you're on a 50K account. Your profit target for, or payout target for, the profit target for payout threshold is 2,600. Add $1,000 to it. That's 3,600 divided by 10. Try to reach 360 a day. Once you reach 360, be done. That's what I'm going to do, at least in the first 3 months. But that also will give me the ability to trade multiple props when I want to get to that point, because the harsh reality is, as great as Apex is with allowing you to have 20 accounts, the payout process is not great. And I would rather have another prop to be able to get payouts in between, right? So if I reach a $260 day for my 25K account and a $360 day for a 50K account, I then have the ability to switch to another prop account so that I can trade that. So that's what I'm going to do. I can reach my 360, move on to the next account. As long as, of course, there's enough movement in the market and I can get enough setups in a day, which hopefully I should be able to. I shouldn't really ever have days where I have less than 10 trades that I can take. So it's just a matter of making sure that I make whatever adjustments necessary to where the losses are very minimal, so that if I'm getting 10 trades a day, their majority wins. You know, that way, if I do have a loss in there, I can make it up with the next trade and hit my goal and keep it moving. And the cool thing is, I don't have it on here, but because of the accounts dashboard thing that I use, I do have the ability to put a daily goal column in there and a daily loss column. I would never use the daily loss column personally, but I have a daily goal column that I can put in there, and if I put a check mark next to it, what it'll do is, even if I forget to take that account out of my copier, because it has already hit the profit target, it's not going to take trades on the follower, which is cool. Highly aggravated with this price action closing in red today. Ouch. Understood, Janelle. Understood. Gotta know when to walk away. You made way too much progress to let one day set you back too far. Way too much progress. Bottom. Yeah, the price action is actually kind of weird. Like I said, maybe this weekend when I go back and I look, I'm going to realize that I missed out on quite a few trades, but I really genuinely don't think I've been missing out of much. The few trades that I kind of looked at that ended up losing, I mean, some of them I'm just sitting out of because I know I'm still questioning certain stuff and we're already at 10 o'clock. So I really don't want to risk it on setups that I'm not 100% confident in right now. I'll try that. I also overtrade. Yeah, you gotta stop being greedy, Dennis. You're welcome though. Greed is the theft of joy. Wait, or maybe it was something else. Pretty sure it's greed is it. Oh no, comparison is the thief of joy. Well, guess what? I'ma change the quote to greed is the theft of joy. Okay, because it is. We hold ourselves back being too greedy when the reality is you just need to hit base hits every single day. I feel like if anybody has taught us that, it was Matt. Matt withdrew $309,000 in, what was it, 86 trading days by having a profit target of $400 a day. Yet here we are trying to reach thousands a day for what? It's no point. It's no point at all. All right, we're in a place where I can't really trade. I can't take sales until we get below 389. And buys I can't take until we break that zone up there. I want to see what is a 1 minute chart doesn't look that bad. I don't remember what I think I had a 10-second chart over there. I don't remember, but it's on 15 now. If we keep trading above 389, we're probably gonna head back up. Even though we broke 389, I can't take sales because of the way we broke it. We need to basically trade below it. Yep, I think I already found the pattern for that loss that I took. I had a feeling. I always know, but it's always stuff that I like either had a hunch about before, or even if I didn't have a hunch about it before, like I kind of already know why it possibly didn't work out. And I already got it. So I'll journal it later. I'll go back through all the trades and put all the examples together so that I can know for sure. It just sucks because I didn't even have a hunch about that week yet. Yeah, we're still rejecting the same level, the same yellow line at the bottom. We've rejected it, I think, 3 times on the Renkos now. Oh no, trenches. Wait, how far? And ask the resort though if they have a bus that takes you there, because a lot of the Cancun resorts actually have tour buses that will take you there. I know ours did. I can't remember how long it took us. Because I'm somebody where if the hotel does not provide transportation to whatever I'm trying to do, I ain't getting in no Uber. I ain't getting in no taxi. I ain't doing none of that. Oh wait, now I need for it to break 382.50 for me to take sales again. You just don't want to break. Why? Good morning, Rio. How are you this morning? Closer 16 miles. Not too bad. I was thinking about it Sunday night, but I want to trade Monday, so I don't know. Why you don't go on to Saturday night? You already got something planned for this Saturday night? But definitely ask your resort if they have transportation to Cocobonga. They probably do. It's such a popular club there. No, I did not want you to do that. We're going back inside of the zone. We keep rejecting every time we break the level that I needed to break. We keep rejecting, which is kind of what's causing the chop chop. Yeah, that's not cute. We're trying to slowly stair step down though. I mean, there's a lower high here, lower low from here. We didn't break this low over here though, but it's trying to stair step his way. Oh, you get there Sunday. Oh, I got you. I got you. Do it. You'll still be able to trade Monday. I think I'm clear now what to try next. I will try it again. I have to drive to London back this evening. Yes, please come back and update us on your progress. We like to talk about progress and even lack thereof in this chat. But yeah, come up with a game plan. You know, if you would. Oh no. Oh, this little girl's daughter passed away. Yeah, come up with a game plan. And most importantly, a game plan that you can stick to. Because if you come up with a game plan that's hard for you to stick to, you're not going to stick to it. I used to tell people that when I used to help people with like budget planning and stuff like that. If you're too restrictive, if you're going to create something that you can't stick to, good luck. So make sure that you pay attention to that part as well, because that's important. As long as you create something you can stick to, you'll be fine. And update us on your progress. If I can just figure out how to oh, okay. Damn it, I missed it. I missed the trade. I was looking forward to, and I would have gotten filled. Bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. That's annoying. Freaking missed it. That was a nice drop right here. That trade TP'd in like literally 1 second. So maybe I wouldn't have gotten filled. Who knows? I should have gotten filled though. Just looking at the way the price action was inside the bar, even though it happened really fast, there was a couple of ticks of drawdown. It just happened too fast. I was waiting for that too, though. That's the worst part. I was waiting on you. Cause I got this feeling. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Nope, couldn't take that one. Man, I was waiting on that trade. Damn, damn, damn. I was waiting on this. That's so frustrating. No sales yet. Is that back on a 1 minute chart? How did that happen? I thought I put it back on seconds. So the trade I missed was this one right here. Definitely going back in May though, so if not, I'll definitely go that time. For sure, for sure. You'll have a great time, trust me. You will have a great time. Wait, which level was? What do we got? 25 minutes. Trenches, I'm gonna try to find a couple of the clips that I have from when we went to Coco Bonga. If I can find it on my, I'm pretty sure it's on my hard drive. I'll pull them up on the stream tomorrow. I cannot trade. In order for me to take sales, price has to stay below 335, which is the top yellow line I have. Unless I'm taking divergence up here, which is a little bit different. Gotta double the zones up there. I really switched instead. This is the last lower high. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Should have got some more water while I was gone. We're trading near the POC for the day. Man, I just can't. Now, why would you switch up there? Uh-oh. It's not where I wanted to see price to reject. The POC is at 400 on the dot. All right, we got 15 minutes. I'm just not seeing it today. And I'm ready for my nap. This price action is literally just shitty. Mm-mm. I think we might just be in and out break even for the day. Alright, I had to send an email back to Ninja because stop telling me to do shit that doesn't make sense. Oh no. This is what I don't understand. How come when I'm in a whole different, I'm not even in my charts and my data lag timer is increasing? Why? I'm not even in the damn charts. Now I have to wait for it to catch up. If it even does. Like, that shouldn't even happen. I highly doubt I get anything in the next 6 minutes, which is crazy because made no sense to take that trade. I would have had to break even right at that zone, which would have been pointless. Sorry, y'all. I just wanted to see what a 20 tick chart looked like. As much as I don't really want to go back to 20 ticks, I might have to. As long as I could trade with the same rules, which I should be able to. I mean, order flow is order flow no matter what size chart you're using. All right, it's only 2 minutes left. I'm gonna call it so I can start journaling so I can take my nap. I don't feel like looking at this anymore. I'm so annoyed with the market, honestly. I feel like the closer I get to completely finalizing my strategy, the further away I get because the market just does other shit. But it's cool. This is where we're at. Pretty much a break even day. It should have been less than that, but that last loss was like $108 loss, almost $109 loss, which kind of screwed me a little bit on the P&L. But I took 2 trades, 1 win, 1 loss. That's it. We got $2,000, 2,100 in drawdown left on both accounts, so that's that. But yeah, sorry I couldn't. Why do I apologize when I can't take trades? It's not my fault what the freaking market is doing. But either way, sorry I couldn't take more trades, but I just, yeah, this price action is just not for the way that I trade. Like I said, maybe if I have time today, I might look at a 20 tick chart. My only problem is, like I told you guys before, when I switched to the 16 tick chart, it was because I felt like the 20 tick chart, it was just a lot to ask for the market to move 40 ticks in my direction for a reversal bar. However, at the same time, I was trading way different back then. So maybe it'll still work out the way that I'm trying to trade it now. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's that. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.